Good morning, all. This is Mrs. Ness with Alpine Online. Last month, Alpine Online announced a number of math helps that we are going to make available for our students taking math. I've had a number of you reach out to me asking for help with that, so I want to take just a couple of minutes to show you how to use these math helps. It will make a tremendous difference in your child's success with math. So to get access to these helps, you need to start by going to nessonline.us. And I understand some of you are having that blocked in your system. If that happens, just make sure you approve it. It's my website. Frankly, the .org costs too much money, so I just bought the cheapest one, which was .us. So once you get to this site, you'll recognize it because you're doing your weekly progress reports on this tab. But to get help for math, go to the curriculum resources. These really are very, very helpful. And there is a two-step process here. It's explained. You can read this with your child when they're ready to use it. But I want to show you how to use it. So the first step we have, or the first available help we have, is using websites. To best help your child with their math, you really need to be aware of where they're succeeding and where they're struggling. To do that, you can go on to their math, or have your child, even better yet, sit down with them, have them log in to the math program, and go to the Grades tab. And then when I go to Unit 3, I can see that I'm having a lot of problems here with concepts that were taught in this unit. So quiz, equations in two variables, proportional relationships, slope, and slope-intercept form are all things I'm struggling with. So I want to make a note of what those things are. So now that I have my list of what things I really need to study more, I'm going to go to step 1. So now that I know what the problem is, I can actually go ahead and tackle it. So I'm going to go to step 1. It says watch the math videos on the help website about the concepts taught in the lesson. Now these concepts are organized by units in the K-12 as well as the Calvert platform, but we're going to be using the K-12. So to access that, I will go to K-12. I then go to the course in which my child, or I as a child, am enrolled in. And the student that I'm using as an example is in 8th grade math, semester A. And though she had a couple of problems in Unit 1 and Unit 2, as a rule, she has C's and B's there, so I'm not overly worried about that. But I am worried about Unit 3 because in Unit 3, based on how I was doing, I was struggling with quizzes in two variables, proportional relationships, slope, and intercept forms. Those tell me I don't have this down. So if I go to take the unit test, I'm in trouble because I don't have this down yet. So I'm going to come back to the helps we have available. And you'll notice that our team of teachers have put online a series of videos that help specifically with these Unit 3 issues. There's equations in two variables, slope-intercept form, graphing slope-intercept form, proportional relationships. All of these, graphing linear equations, finding slope, slope equation, introduction, are specific to the things that I as a student, or the student we're looking at, is struggling with in Unit 3. So to begin with, we ask our students, go to these videos because they're there to help you. So if I was struggling here, I can use this to make it bigger. And there's a couple of things I can do as well to help me. One of those is I can bring up closed captioning, so that helps a little bit if I need that. It brings up the text. I can change the size of that closed captioning. And I can also, if I kind of want to speed it up, I want to go through it but not take a ton of time because I know most of it, I can change my playback speed if I need to. So I'm going to make that a little faster so I can get through it quicker. And these will practice with them, show them how to do things. There's all kinds of activities here. I've got the sound off, obviously, because you've got me here. But there's lots and lots of different activities you can use to help you master and understand how to do the activities you're struggling with. So that's your first tool. Go to the videos that are available to help you. Take notes if you need to, but watching the instructors as they teach these over and over again will help you and probably answer most of the questions you have. But we don't want to leave you right there. So once you're done watching these videos, we have another tool available for you as well. Now that you've watched the videos, you might feel comfortable and ready to actually retake that test. But if you feel like, I'm still struggling with proportional relationships, I have equations and two variables down, I understand the slope-intercept form, but I'm really struggling with proportional relationships. The next step is to ask for specific help on that concept. To do that, you're going to come to this help video request form. So you'll open this up and you'll complete it. Now you're my student, which is why you're getting this video. So you're going to click on Cindy Ness. You'll tell, because this is not going to me, a copy of this will come to me, but this questionnaire is going to those three teachers. You'll tell them your grade level, and you're all enrolled in K-12. I don't have any Calvert, and your name, and your address, because they're going to send this specifically to you. They'll copy it to me as well, but you're going to put in your address as well. Then they ask that you ask specifically, what is it you need help from? So what is it you needed help with? We were struggling with proportional relationships. I'm back on my content page, and I'm looking for where was that proportional relationships? And sure enough, that's 3.04. So I'm going to open that up and see, I know I got an F on that test. So let's look at that test and open it up and look at the actual questions. So I'm going to review because I didn't do well before. This tells me I got this wrong, and I thought I had it right. So how did I get it wrong? So to ensure they address my specific concern, I'm going to take a screenshot of the page that I didn't understand. I'll make note of what I was working on. So this is going to be the 3.04. I'll save this. I'll go ahead and put it on my desktop because I'm going to get rid of it when I'm done. And then where it says math question, upload a picture of your question here. Well, here's my question. I don't understand proportional relationships. If I needed to add more, on that pretest, I did poorly on item 2 as well. And though I've watched the video, I still don't get it. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this one too. I can upload as many as I need that I want help with because they're going to specifically address my questions. So I'll say upload. And then I have to identify what is this question about. And this is from Math 8, K-12, 3.04, proportional relationships. I'll submit that and they'll get back to me within the day. A video made just for me telling me how to do it. Now, obviously, you're not the only student. We have hundreds of students with Alpine Online. So other students have asked questions as well. And sometimes those videos are already there to help you. There are none for Unit 3. But if I go back and I look at Unit 1, the videos you see at the beginning, these are already made to help people with Unit 1. So these were videos that the instructor made to help someone who didn't know how to do that concept. And you can see when you watch the videos. Now, again, you're not hearing.
Hello. We are going to look at quiz 1.02 and just kind of go through.
But you'll see that the teacher is speaking directly to you and that test question. So it's like you have a tutor that you can record it and go back and revisit it over and over again. marvelous tool. I mean, honestly, I think of my own education. I sure wish I'd had something like this when I was in math. I'd probably be a much better mathematician than I am. So remember the steps. Step 1, watch the video, go to the help website. Step 2, make a specific request asking for the help you need. If you need me to reset tests, let's say you've taken it twice and you're at a C and you really want to shoot for that A, let me know. Just shoot me an email or have your learning coach shoot me an email and I will reset that for you. I got your back. We want to see you learn and succeed here. And there you go. Good luck. Happy mathing.